This is not a kid-friendly show.
Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Today is May 15th, 2017. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of the mod Shauny update where you can change your skyboxes as well as filters. We've talked about it on the channel for some time now, done several videos about it. But basically you'll be able to change your skybox and game filter anywhere throughout the game. You could access these features by clicking the visualize option on the orb of Oculus. Alternatively, now all the Orb of Oculus options now are located as a right-click option on the world map icon next to your mini-map. Now, there's not much more I can really say about this game update. I've talked about it extensively on the channel previously, so just get in-game, fiddle around with those new options, and you'll be seeing RuneScape in a whole new way you've never seen it before. That being said, I want to remind you guys, if you, for some reason, are living under a rock and still don't know yet, this weekend will be double XP weekend. That is May 19th. But we're also getting something known as the countdown to Menaphos, which also starts on the 19th. When you log on, when this countdown to Menaphos event goes live, you'll see a new icon. When you click on it, it will open the countdown interface. Each day you log in from the 19th until the 4th of June, you can claim a reward. You'll expect things like lamps, stars, meteorites, skilling pack, and lanterns, to name a few. It's also important to note that these rewards are only available on their given day, and only non-Iron Man accounts with membership can participate. And as an added bonus, when Menaphos finally goes live, you'll be able to access the chest shown in the countdown interface to receive a duplicate of each reward you claimed up until that point. You'll have till the 12th of June to claim the contents of the chest. So yeah, that's it for this game update. Mod Shauny skybox is looking awesome. Double XP right on the corner, along with the countdown to Menaphos event. With that out of the way, let's jump into the patch notes. Beads for the Imp Catcher quest are no longer lost on Death in the Wilderness. You can now correctly use the Taskmaster emote once all area achievements are completed. A visualize option has been added to the Orb of Oculus, allowing you to select a skybox and or filter of your choice. The day and night stones no longer expire 90 seconds after activating. A bloodstone has been added, which can be acquired by talking to Vanescula if you've completed River of Blood. The minigame HUD is now removed when using the Orb of Oculus, and the Orb of Oculus can be used in Legacy mode. You can now access the Orb's gaze and visualize features by right-clicking the world map icon. The two-handed sun spear and augmented variation can now swap styles during combat. The legacy accordion on the world map has been fixed. The default tooltip is no longer transparent. The world select on Shatter World's start interface now auto-selects a band based on your highest world's reach rather than starting at 1. The way that puncture damage interacts with hit effects has been tweaked. Tooltips for main ribbon icons will now update to reflect whether they are currently open or closed. A typo in the dialogue with Milton the Miller has been corrected. The pop-up for buying out-of-stock options will no longer appear when switching tabs in the rare item store. The sink in Varrock Palace now correctly works as a water source. It's no longer necessary to auto setup every time when graphics drivers are out of date. German, French, and Portuguese language worlds will now have a 21 UTC game time happy hour slot. Players can now complete Spring Fair fortunes related to dungeoneering without issue. Moving on to some ninja fixes. Buying olive oil from Razmir will now upgrade to 4 doses with the Mortania medium task complete. A toggle has been added to the world hop interface to ignore confirmation when left click world hopping. Arriving at a lodestone when using the quick teleport has been made quicker. Messages for using luck enhancing items like Ring of Wealth and Luck of the Dwarves are no longer filtered. When using VizWax, it will now take the wax directly from your bank if you do not have enough in your inventory. The time since you last collected resources has been added to Miscellanea Kingdom overlay. Afros sold by Party Pete are no longer tradable. When repairing degraded items, you will now be offered the option to try and repair everything in your backpack and worn inventory at once. Slayer VIP tickets have been moved to the currency pouch. The clan broadcast for someone guesting in your clan chat will no longer appear repeatedly when they change worlds and rejoin. You can now convert generic daily and weekly D&D tokens to weekly and monthly D&D tokens. You can convert 7 daily D&D tokens into 1 weekly token. You can convert 28 daily D&D tokens into 1 monthly token, and you can convert 4 weekly D&D tokens to 1 monthly token. Moving on to some NXT fixes. A crash or freeze during or after playing certain cutscenes has been fixed. A crash due to array overflows has been fixed. A couple of OS X fixes. The Command plus Q hotkey has been fixed. Various command hotkeys, especially Shift Command 4 and Command Tab, leaving Shift/Command buttons held down on OS X and blocking mouse inputs until they're pressed again have been fixed. Slow scrolling with mouse wheel is no longer ignored and scrolls by a small amount as it should. A black bar at top in full screen mode on OS X has been fixed. A rare script related crash has been fixed. A crash caused by NPC hint arrows has been fixed. Several potential crashes in audio systems have been fixed. Distance fog no longer turns objects white in the background. The mini menu now has a correct priority for certain camera angles. Client icon no longer appears as a terminal on OS X. A crash caused by dragging certain interfaces has been fixed. An animation subsystem has been optimized. Model loading has been optimized. An issue where some wall pieces were not correctly lit has been fixed. Compact install on NXT launcher has been fixed. Drawable elements have been optimized. And finally, particle rotation has been fixed. So that concludes your patch notes. Links to the main game update as well as the patch notes will be linked down in the description below if you happen to want to go over them yourself. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. If you'd like to hit that like button, if you are not subscribed yet and you want to stay updated on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. I promise to keep you up to date. If you want to contact me in-game, pop into my friends chat and say what's up, or you could always pop into my Discord linked below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.